Where do you look when you're being interviewed? The answer is, it depends on what you're doing. If you're being interviewed by a reporter and they're standing next to the camera, then look at them like this. This is the choice that is generally the most comfortable perspective for the viewer and the most flattering for you. If the reporter is way off to the side, go and ask them to stand next to the camera, because unless you're a supermodel, you don't want to be shot in profile. Now, the chances of you being shot this way are slim, but I've seen it done, so be aware of it. Also, watch as the camera is being set up. Look to see if the center of the lens is at least at the same level as your eyebrows. This particular tip will be of great service to you, because as we all age, a low angle perspective is not flattering. It broadens out your face and neck, and depending on the lighting, it shows more wrinkles too. Ideally, you want the camera to be shooting you from a slightly higher angle. I learned this from Peter Jennings. He looked up at the camera to draw out the jawline. It is by far the most flattering angle there is. Now, if you're doing a live or recorded piece with an interviewer who is not physically in the same location as you, then the rules of where to look change. In this case, the camera operator will put an earpiece or telex into your ear so that you can hear the reporter or anchor. In this situation, you simply look straight into the camera for the entire duration of the interview. But be forewarned, most people find it an odd experience at first. The trick here is to look at the camera lens as though it is the face of the person you can hear and who is doing the talking. In this way, your facial expressions are natural and in keeping with what is being said at the other end of the line. The key is to stay looking at the camera until you are given the all clear signal. Up until then, you're still on camera, or you may be live on air. So there's really only two things to know depending on the setup. Look directly at the reporter or look directly at the camera. It shows you are confident and engaged, and it's one of the most important rules of great media communication.